Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Fashion Fanatics podcast. I'm Jack Franklin, and today I'm joined by Sofia Izabekova. Sofia is a fresh face in the fashion industry and has just released her first line of clothing and accessories, which has been received warmly by critics across the globe. Thanks for joining us today, Sofia.
It's my pleasure.
So, tell us a little about your latest line.
Well, I've been working on it for about 2 years, and it is based on protecting wildlife and made using natural materials. I try to use organic cotton and silk in my designs. I mostly design t-shirts and dresses, but also accessories such as handbags and shopping bags. I love the natural world, and so flowers, plants, and animals have a huge influence on me.
Wow, that's great. Yes, I see here you have made a t-shirt that features an eagle. That's great. So, what inspired you to become a fashion designer?
Well, I've loved fashion since I was a little girl. In fact, when I was 6 years old, my mother bought me a paper doll. It had lots of paper outfits, and I loved dressing it up. Eventually, though, I became bored of the little outfits and started drawing new ones instead. I really enjoyed being creative and drawing interesting clothes for the doll to wear.
So, you've been artistic since you were very little. But how did you learn how to sew and create items of clothing?
My grandmother has always loved to sew, and so when I was around 10 years old, I asked her to teach me how to do it too. We worked side by side, and when I was 13, she gave me my very own sewing machine. At first, I wasn't very good at using it, and I made lots of mistakes. But as the years passed by, I got better and better.
That's very impressive. It's not easy to spend so much time perfecting a skill. You must have worked very hard. Well done.
I did, thank you very much.
So, what inspires you to create these pieces?
I would say that I'm inspired mostly by the natural world. I love traveling, and when I visit other countries, I look at the clothes people wear and the fabrics they use. I also look at the local wildlife. For example, after I went on a trip to the UK, I saw a fox and decided to create my silk fox dress. It took me a long time to make, but it's my favorite piece so far. Sometimes, though, world events help inspire my designs too. My orangutan t-shirt was made to raise awareness about the habitat loss faced by orangutans due to the palm oil industry. I look at each garment I design as a piece of art with a special meaning.
It's fantastic that you are using your fashion to send a message to the world, and it's great that you aim to use natural materials.
Yes, that's very important to me, because we all know that the fashion industry has an impact on the environment. But I try my best to do everything I can to minimize the impact of my own work. I use natural fibers, natural dyes, and I opt for wooden and glass beads rather than plastic ones when adding decoration to my pieces.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for today. It's been fascinating speaking with you, Sofia. Keep up the good work.
Thanks, I will.